What is up, everybody? I clicked on the video. Um, this video, I guess, is kind of about, you know, just focusing on you. I watch a lot of videos that's similar to this type of content. Um, and I have another channel where I post somewhat commentary videos. And just decided to make one of these. I feel like maybe it's just me as a person. And if you clicked on the video, you might just feel the same way. I feel like I'm better when I'm by myself. And I say that because I've recently reflected over, like, for the past week, I'd say I've been reflecting on things I did in the past. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not like looking at them and like, oh, I shouldn't have did that, or I feel like a lot of stuff for me happens for a reason, so I just kind of go with the flow with things. It was more of, I'm glad that happened. A lot of things that I did in the past, I feel like shaped me to who I am now, and kind of explains the rest of this video. But I feel like I'm better alone because I feel like I'm finding who I am as a person. It's 2026 and I feel like there's just so much going on right now, like with social media, like TikTok and stuff. I recently found myself deleting like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that just because I just feel like I just get sucked into the content when I just keep scrolling and stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff I'm looking at, um, it doesn't mean anything to my life. A lot of the stuff is negative. Like Instagram Reels, they have like, you see people like dying and stuff. Like, I'm not supposed to be seeing that type of stuff. That's not good for the mind. So all I really have right now is YouTube and Snapchat, but I literally never use Snapchat, so it didn't really affect me. But I knew I had to get rid of Instagram and TikTok because it's just bad for the brain. And I feel like with the person that I'm becoming now, with me feeling like I'm better off alone, I feel more at peace when I'm not worrying about all that stuff. Because social media is weird. It's gonna make you feel like you're jealous, and it's gonna make you feel like your life is not as good as it should be. And that's crazy. I feel that being alone is good for me also because I don't want to hurt somebody, and I also don't really want to get hurt. And that, I'm not saying that's like I'm just scared. It's just being alone is helping me figure out who I am as a person, so that when I look for somebody that I actually am interested in, it'll be the right person, and it's not just because of looks. A lot of people date because of looks now, and stuff just never works out. So that's one reason. That's kind of the main reason I'll say that. Well, I feel like I've made a video about this in the past about being outside in nature and finding peace when you feel like you're alone. Um, but I feel like I've definitely learned from that video a lot more. Like my mind is a lot more clearer than it was back then. I feel like I really want to do more of these videos, for real. Um, like being alone will help you. It'll teach you that not everything is as it seems. I feel like I like to go outside a lot more. Like this morning, I was on YouTube and I was just doom. I was like, I wasn't even on for that long, like maybe 5 minutes. Um, and it was just a whole bunch of fucking random videos. Every time I end up clicking one video, I somehow end up on the shorts or something. I'm like, let me just get off. And I'm waiting for my brother. I was waiting for my brother to get out the bathroom so I can get ready in the morning. So I was like, let me go chill outside, bro. And it just looks, it looks nice outside. This is kind of like usually what I see on the side. I like looking at the clouds and stuff, and the trees. Um, oh, let me fix that. But yeah, being alone has taught me that I don't need to have somebody on the side of me for me to feel fulfilled. I feel peaceful just being outside in nature. It helps me reflect on a lot of stuff, and it helps me realize that a lot of things are smaller than they seem. Um, and being alone has taught me that I don't need the most the designer and stuff like that, the stuff they call cool, you know. Like last summer, I used to buy like these hoodies and stuff. They're called Hellstar, and they're essentially like designer hoodies and stuff like that. And I would spend like a lot of money, and it's not just the hoodies. I would spend a lot of money on like shoes and stuff like that. But I feel like now I wish I could go back and just not tell myself, but like not spend that much money on stuff that doesn't really matter. Because at the time, I was kind of going through something with a person, and that hoodie, it literally meant nothing, even though it was like designer. Like, yeah, I mean, it's cool to wear it once, but like after, it's not like something you wear every single day, so it's not really meaningful to you. And with the stuff that I had going on with that person, I was too busy worrying about that to even care about how cool this hoodie is. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But yeah, I feel like now I just want to get like, I don't know, stuff that's, you know, nice but not expensive and breaking the bank. Um, my tattoos, they have a lot of meaning to me, but they costed a lot. But that's because I wanted quality. But that's something that's gonna be with me forever. So I feel like, why not spend, you know, this amount for something that's gonna be on you forever? I'd much rather, you know, get something that's quality than go cheap and then it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. But that's kind of like a separate topic. Um, I feel like being alone is the best thing to do in 2026. You're out the way. You're not worrying about anybody. I just feel at peace. I don't want to be up to date with society's new trend. I don't care about the news. I don't care about what's cool. I used to worry about that a lot in high school. I graduated May 11th. And I just wish I would have realized that sooner, but I mean, that just comes, that's life. It comes with maturity. Uh, I'm gonna do a lot more videos outside in nature because that's usually what I do for most of the day. I'm just really chilling outside for like a few hours. A lot of people think that they have to go on these crazy trips to feel alive. Well, I feel alive right now. I'm on my porch. When you're alone, you think things thoroughly a lot better. You focus more. I feel like I focus a lot better at work. And I talked a lot about stuff that didn't really matter. There's a lot of drama in the workplace. When I talked a lot, I got distracted and I messed up a lot of stuff. So, I don't talk as much. And I do a lot better. More topics on the way soon. I want to grow on this channel. See you on the next one.